Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunn. Supportive Oracle Cards, Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards by Tori Hartman, illustrated by Gretchen. There's Gretchen's last name. I feel like there's a fast energy here already, so let's see where that's going. No. Okay. What do we have here for Aquarius? It's spaced out, so I feel like this is a long, drawn-out situation. Feels like it's been going on for a while. Are you trying to end the situation? Is this like an ending that's taking forever? I almost feel like that's what we're dealing with. It's a long, drawn-out ending, is what I feel like it is. You got the acceptance with the trickster. Is it trickster? Trickery. I don't know why I want to say it like that. And you got death here. I feel like you've come to terms with this needs to end. But the trickery makes me feel like you're like, I'm not gonna let this end in a way that's gonna go against me. If I just flat out say this is over, it's gonna get me right in the back, and I'm not gonna do that. For some of you, this is almost like a job situation. Like, I want to find another job, or maybe you want to move, and you're just kind of like, I want to move, but I don't want to be a problem with this. Something needs to end, though, and I feel like that's where this is really hitting. Like, you're looking to end something, maybe your connection to something, and you're just kind of like, I literally feel like this is going to be like a service provider for some of you. Like, you know, I want to get out of this contract, but I don't want them to penalize me for it, so I'm trying to find a way to do that. And you've already made up your mind you're going to do whatever it is you want to end, you're going to end it. You've already made up your mind. That's the acceptance. And the trickery is kind of like, but I'm not going to end it in a way where they can use it against me. Okay. But the thing is, to start off with, whatever you want to get out of, it's not easy. Especially if it's the job thing, it's kind of like whatever you need to leave, for whatever reason, it's not just going to materialize in 2 seconds. I'm getting like the hanged man here with the moon, kind of like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. And I'm kind of feeling stuck right now. I also feel like whatever you're planning to leave, that person or situation doesn't really have any clue about it. They seem to be completely in the dark about it, is what I'm getting with the moon. It's kind of like a mystery to them. They have no idea. I don't feel, in the beginning, like, you make up your mind what you're going to do, but whatever the situation is, they don't seem to know. Now, that being the case, they want to involve you in some new situations. They're trying to create some new situations for you to be a part of going forward. They're trying to entice you into new things. This is not something you want. You've already made up your mind you're going to end it, but they don't know that. So they're bringing forth more possibilities, more ideas for you. You got rejection and guilt, kind of like, I don't want this. I don't want to tell them I don't want this, because I don't want to tell them the reason I don't want this is because I'm looking to get out of this. I'm kind of done. So you're like, all right, well, this is getting a little bit more tricky, because again, you're not going to end this in a way where they can use it against you. You're going to be like, well, I'm going to end this on my terms so that it doesn't backlash against me. So I got to wait and bide my time. But at the same time, like, now they're giving me more possibilities. They're trying to give me something here to sweeten the pot, and I don't want it, because I don't want to get any more tied to this than I already am. I want to untie myself from this. So you're rejecting it, but you're kind of like, oh, is that kind of blowing me in with what I'm thinking? Because I don't want them to know. You got the Ten of Pentacles. The situation is not really diminishing. At this point, when they're offering you more, you don't want it. I know you don't want it. But I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles, like things are steaming, like they're thinking things are pretty solid, and they're kind of giving you reasons like why they're not going to back out. They don't want out of this situation. So they're trying to lock you in deeper. You're not taking it, but still it's making the situation harder to get away from is what I'm getting. This is ironic that this is a good card, but for this situation, when you want out, this is making it harder for you to get out is what I'm getting. Now, they keep coming forward with more ideas. They got the Nine of Wands, kind of like they keep trying to fortify this. They might have a little inkling that they need to, like, they might be like, oh, maybe I should make this a little, they want to feel a little bit more secure in the situation, so they're trying to tie you to it a little tighter. And they're trying to work with you. They're trying to find, like, well, okay, you don't want it that way. Do you want it this way? What other way would work for you? Like, how could we make this better for you? What would work better for you? Like, I'm giving you this opportunity, you don't want it, but what about it don't you want? How could we change it around so you would want it? That seems to be making it a little bit more difficult for you. The Six of Pentacles is like they're trying to negotiate with you. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like a negotiation. What can I give you to get you to take this? What can I do to make this more appealing to you? I'm getting negotiation with the Six of Pentacles. It's a give and take card, but I think that's what it is. They want to give more to you, so you take the offer, whatever it is. And they're not backing down from it. This seems to make this even more complicated for you. You've already decided, though, that you want out of this. This is kind of shocking me. Now, you're realizing that if you don't take something at this point, the jig is up. And now you have to decide for yourself, is that going to work for me? Or do I need to kind of hold on to this for a while? This is making things more complicated for you because you're getting a really good offer at this point. Like, they're really giving you the best offer. Whatever the situation is, there's a really good offer going on here. And you're kind of like, but I want it out of this. And I still do. I don't know what I want to do just yet. You got gossip with self-worth. Like, you're trying to figure out, like, gossip is like you're trying to find out, like, is there another way around this? Is there something else I can do? What other possibilities do I have? Gossip is kind of like more fiction than fact. That's how I take that card. It's kind of like grasping for straws. Like, is there anything else here? But it's all gossip. There's nothing you can really anchor onto. Gossip is telling me there's nothing here to really get a hold of. But the gossip with the self-worth is like you're looking for the avenues, another way to get out of this situation. You're just not finding it. That's what I'm getting. Because gossip is really, like, not dependable. Like, you can't depend on gossip to tell you the truth of a situation. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. So, in self-worth, it's kind of like you just don't know what to do. Like, I feel like you're questioning, what do I want to do? Do I really want out of this? Is that a good move right now? So, self-worth is like foundation things. It's kind of like, I don't know if this is a good idea for me to get out of this right now. Maybe I should just go into this next situation. I don't know. It's stressful. It's stressful. But I feel like they might get you to do it. Because they got perseverance with the recovery. I feel like they're giving you an offer. And it's either like, take it, or like you're going to have to explain why you really don't want it. Because they tailored it exactly to the way you want it. So if you say, I don't want it now, why don't you want it? And you're going to have to say, because I want out of the situation entirely. So you're kind of like backed into a corner. I do think you're going to take it. The thing is with Ten of Wands, it is a version of success in my opinion. It's success with a lot of hard effort though. It's a lot of stress, a lot of work, but it usually works out. It's just like getting there is quite the trip. It's like dragging a lot of heavy rocks up a very steep hill. You can do it, you'll get that success you want, you'll get them all up there, but you'll be so worn out by the time you get there. It's going to take a lot of work. And that's kind of the situation here, kind of like you're taking the offer because you're feeling like, if I don't, that's just going to be worse for me. So that's recovery. They're getting you to take it. Then they got the Prince of Cups here. They're very happy. And they're showing that appreciation. They're so glad you're locked in for however long or more. They're so thankful you took it. They're very appreciative of it. And they're showing you that gratitude. But I'm noticing on your side, you've got the Five of Cups, the prayer, and the quest. You're just kind of like, all right, now what does this mean? Does this mean I have to reconsider my options? Like, do I not go? Do I not end this now? You're not really over the moon. Like, it's a really good offer and you're happy to have it, but you don't really want to be here anymore. That's the weird thing. It's kind of like, it's like being in a loveless marriage, but then getting like the really beautiful house with it or something like that. I don't know. It's just kind of like, why am I doing this? Should I really even be here? Should I really even be a part of this? And you're kind of like, I didn't really want to do this again. I wanted to get out of this, but now there's so much backing it up. I don't know. You're not really overly content, but there's still value here. You're still going to be questioning going forward. I feel like you're going to re-question, like, do I really want out of this? And the prayer with it is telling me it's going to take a lot of soul-searching work to really be like, all right, wait a minute. If I keep going like this, it's just going to keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper. You either have to accept it and stay in this situation, or I have to bite the bullet and just let it end. If it ends messy, then it ends messy. I'm getting the Sun card with forgiveness here. There is a good option here for you to just go with the situation. There's whatever you're getting from it will continue to happen. I just feel like you're going to keep getting these benefits, but I feel like you're going to have to really come to terms. I feel like that's what they're saying. You have to really look at this really closely. Like, it's just going to get deeper from here on out. It's going to get harder and harder to get out of the situation the longer you go. If you decide to stick with it, and then just go with it from there, then you decide to stick with it, go with it from there. If you really want out of it, you're going to have to just accept that it's going to be a messy ending and go for the messy ending. It's kind of what I'm getting from it. And I think we're there. That's what it is. I don't know, it's not the Disney ending I guess I would like, but how often do I get a Disney ending? Not for nothing. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.